Dear students and parents, Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, I am Sobia Salim and I am your teacher of science of class 6. I am going to explain the unit, that is unit number 8. The topic of the unit is energy. What is energy? Now I am explaining you the definition of energy. Something which has a capacity to do the work is known as energy. I have written the definition on the board, that something which has a capacity to do the work, everything that we do requires energy. After defining the definition of energy, I have written the example here. A car is not working. Here the question arises in the mind that why it is not working. The possibilities are that it has no fuel or petrol. Then why it need the fuel? Why it need the petrol? The car does not need the hydrogen, the carbon. It just only need the petrol, because only from the petrol it will work. So here the petrol is the capacity to do the work. Here petrol is energy. We also know that the entire universe is made up of two things. Number one is matter, number two is energy. Energy is everywhere. Open up your science book at page number 77. At the end of the page, the forms of energy are written here. The main forms in which energy exists are shown in the diagram below. Energy: heat, light, sound, potential, nuclear, electrical, chemical, kinetic. Look at the board. I have written the energies here. Number one, potential energy, kinetic energy, heat energy, chemical energy, light energy, electrical energy. First heading is potential energy. Now I am going to explain you potential energy by this example. When I lift a hammer to a height, it has energy stored in it. That is called potential energy. Because if I release the hammer, it can do work on a nail. So it has the potential energy due to its position. The second heading is kinetic energy. Here is an example. One ball is stationary and the other ball is moving ball. So what is the difference between a stationary and a moving ball? Moving ball possesses kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy in motion. So when you are running or walking, you have kinetic energy. The car is moving, so it possesses a kinetic energy. Here is another example of kinetic energy. A bird flies in air. Flying is a kinetic energy, and it's also at a height, so it has also a potential energy as well. And this sum of, here is another example that a bird flies in air. Flying is kinetic energy and it is also at the height, so it has a potential energy as well. And this sum of kinetic and potential energy is called mechanical energy. The sum of kinetic and potential energy is called mechanical energy. Kinetic plus potential is equal to mechanical energy. Number third heading is heat energy. I have drawn two glass. One is having the hot water and the second is having the cold water. Hot water shows that the steam is coming out and cold water shows that the droplets are shown on the glass. Now what is the difference between the glass of cold water and the hot water? Hot water has more heat energy than the glass of cold water. Similarly, when you burn coal, wood or fuel, you get heat energy. Number 4 heading is chemical energy. Chemical energy is stored in substance that is released through a chemical reaction. The example is given below. Fuel, petrol, diesel. And we know that burning is a chemical reaction. So when these fuels burn, they release heat and light energy. The food that we eat give us energy. So what form of energy is this food? The food is like a fuel to our body, so it is considered as chemical energy. The fifth heading is light energy. The question arises here is, what are the sources of light energy? Answer is sun, bulb, LED lights, etc. These all give us light energy. We need light everywhere. Number 6 is sound energy. When we are speaking, we have sound energy. While speaking, when you put your hands on your neck, you can feel the vibrations because sound energy is produced by vibrations. Number 7 is electrical energy. When we look around, light, fan, everything is running on the electricity. We feel we need electricity everywhere. How we get electricity and how it is coming from? It is coming from the power station through long electrical wires. And when you get bills at the end of the month, do you know why you are paying for? You are paying for the amount of electrical energy throughout the month that you have consumed. If you want to reduce your bill, turn off electrical items when you are not using. Now the chapter is finished. I think your concepts are clear now. Objective and subjective notes should be provided from school, so keep in touch with school administration. And it's time to leave. Take care. Allah Hafiz.